What if I told you that one three-digit number controls where you live, what you drive, whether you get that job, and how much everything costs you for the rest of your life? Most people never question it, they just accept it. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how your credit score is calculated, why debt traps so many people, and the precise step-by-step strategy to fix both. The last chapter alone could save you tens of thousands of dollars. Let's get into it. Chapter 1. How your credit score actually works. Your credit score ranges from 300 to 850. Below 580 is poor. Between 580 and 669 is fair. 670 to 739 is good. Above 800 is exceptional. But here's what most people don't realize. The gap between a 620 and a 740 can cost you over $100,000 in extra interest across a lifetime of borrowing. That is not an exaggeration. So how is this number calculated? 5 factors. Factor 1, payment history. This is 35% of your score, the single biggest piece. One missed payment can drop your score by 100 points overnight. Factor 2, credit utilization. This is 30%. If your credit limit is $5,000 and you owe $4,000, your utilization is 80% and it is crushing your score. Keep it below 30%, ideally below 10%. Factor 3, length of credit history, 15%. This is why closing old accounts backfires. It shortens your average account age and your score drops. Factor 4, new credit inquiries, 10%. Every hard pull temporarily lowers your score. If you're shopping for a loan, apply within a 14-day window. Most models count that as a single inquiry. And Factor 5, credit mix, 10%. Having a variety of account types shows you can manage different kinds of credit responsibly. Once you understand these 5 pillars, you can start making deliberate decisions that move the needle in your favor. Chapter 2, why debt is a trap by design. Let's talk about debt and why it is so hard to escape. Say you have a $2,000 credit card balance at 24% annual interest. If you only pay the minimum, about $50 a month, here's what happens. It will take you over 5 years to pay it off, and you will pay nearly $1,500 in interest alone. You bought a $2,000 item for $3,500. That is compound interest working against you. Credit card companies design minimum payments to keep you in debt as long as possible. Every month you carry a balance, they profit. And when a car repair or medical bill hits, because they always do, you have no buffer. You reach for the credit card again, the balance climbs, the interest compounds faster, you're barely covering the monthly charges. This is what researchers call the debt stress spiral. Financial pressure reduces decision-making capacity. Worse decisions create more debt. More debt creates more pressure. The cycle feeds itself. But here's the key. Once you see the trap, you can step around it. Understanding the mechanism is the first move toward freedom. Chapter 3. The errors on your credit report costing you right now. 1 in 5 Americans has a significant error on their credit report. That is the finding from the Federal Trade Commission. 20% of the population carrying damage on their score for something they never did. Wrong account numbers. Payments marked late that were actually on time. Paid debts still showing as open. Accounts that belong to someone else entirely. A phenomenon called a mixed file. These errors pull your score down quietly, and most people never know they're there. Here is your next step. Go to annualcreditreport.com, the government-authorized site, and pull your free report from all 3 bureaus. Equifax, Experian, TransUnion. You get at least 1 free report from each per year. Go through every line. Look for accounts you don't recognize. Look for balances that don't match your records. Look for late payments you know you made on time. And anything older than 7 years, most negative items have a 7-year reporting limit and should be gone. If you find an error, dispute it directly with the Bureau, online or by certified mail. Under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the Bureau must investigate within 30 days. If the creditor cannot verify the item, it must be removed. This single step has raised people's scores by 50, 100, even 150 points. Chapter 4, the Credit Repair Playbook. Once you've cleaned up your report, the next phase is building. The most reliable tool is a secured credit card. You deposit money as collateral, $200, $500, and that becomes your limit. Use it for small purchases. Pay it off in full every single month. Your payment history goes to the bureaus. After 6 to 12 months, your score begins climbing. Credit builder loans are another powerful option, offered by most credit unions. You make monthly payments into an account. At the end of the term, you receive the money. The payment history is fully reported and your score rises. Being added as an authorized user to a family member's well-managed account can instantly aid your credit profile. That account's full history appears on your report. The rules are simple. Pay on time, every time. Keep balances low. Don't open multiple accounts at once. Don't close old accounts. Set autopay for at least the minimum, so you never accidentally miss a payment. Credit repair is not instant, but consistent habits build meaningful improvement in 3 to 6 months and dramatic improvement within a year. Chapter 5. The payoff strategy that actually works. Now let us tackle the debt itself. 2 methods, both proven. The avalanche method. List your debts by interest rate, highest to lowest. Make minimum payments on everything. Then put every extra dollar toward the highest rate debt first. When it's paid, roll that payment into the next. Mathematically, this saves the most money. The snowball method. List your debts by balance, smallest to largest. Attack the smallest first. When it's gone, roll that payment into the next. This creates faster psychological wins, and research shows that motivation is often more powerful than math. Whichever method you choose, do these 3 things alongside it. First, build a starter emergency fund of $500 to $1,000 before attacking debt aggressively. This buffer stops life from sending you back to the credit card every time something breaks. Second, find $100 extra a month to redirect to debt. Cancel unused subscriptions. Cook at home 1 more night per week. Redirect 1 impulse purchase. $100 a month applied consistently will eliminate most personal debt years ahead of schedule. Third, call your creditors. Many will lower your interest rate if you ask, especially if you've been a reliable customer. A 10-minute phone call can save you hundreds. The path out of debt is not complicated. It is a decision, a system, and consistency applied over time. Closing your next move. Here's what we covered today. Your credit score is built on 5 pillars: payment history, utilization, account age, new inquiries, and credit mix. Debt spirals are engineered, but understanding the trap is the first step out. Credit report errors affect 1 in 5 people, and disputing them is your legal right. Building credit requires secured accounts, on-time payments, and patience. And eliminating debt comes down to picking a payoff method and sticking to it. None of this is beyond you. Every person who built exceptional credit and paid off their debt started somewhere, often in exactly the position you might be in right now. They just started. Your moment is now. If this video gave you real, usable value, hit that subscribe button. Every single week, we publish deep dives on credit repair, debt payoff, and building lasting financial freedom. Real information, real strategies, no fluff, no gimmicks. Your financial future is not fixed. Let's build it.